Okay, welcome back everyone. Here we are again, back in the studio. You're all familiar with it. And you remember I promised that we were going to do this one here, the Provence painting. That's actually a greeting card of a version of it. They're blank inside. And as I told you a few years ago, I was in France and I just got lots of reference work together and decided to put this piece together. I was down in Provence. But anyway, this is what we're going to be doing, and we have a 14 by 11 canvas, as you can see here, and it's the usual. Did I hit the camera that time? Don't know. Hopefully not. It's the usual finish on it. It's cobalt blue base, and I already have my tape on it. Can you see that? The tape is there, going around the edges to keep the edges clean, because we do always do this in our art class, as we know. Okay, so isn't that grand to start with? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the list up here because I have all the colours made out for you. As usual, we're going to explain everything as I go through the painting, as it develops. This is a list for you if you want to freeze the video now, and then you'll have a copy of the colours. For just starting off, go through it quickly. Base colour is cobalt blue, which you all know very well at this stage. Then light blue violet will go into the sky area. Okay, it'll go into the sky area, but there'll be other colours. There'll be a bit of a portrait pink later on. Then the mountains you'll have a brilliant blue and a manganese blue. Now all of these are my colours that I use, and you all know from my list for the art class, you know, the type of colours you. But get a colour that's close to it. It doesn't have to be the same as my colour. You know, use your own, the colours that you have, a blue that you have. Okay, then we come down to the buildings, you know, this with the tiled roofs. That's a light blue permanent that I use on it, a light blue permanent. But if you'd have another colour, go for it, you know. Lighten the blue that you have, you know. Then the roof area then I have is a cadmium orange, and we mix a little bit of green in it just to tone it down. Do you remember I was telling you about the contrasting colour, complementary colour to orange? To any colour, it's complementary, will always tone it down a bit. Okay, and then we have the trees here, which are deep turquoise. Okay, deep turquoise. Then the hedgerow in front of that is a light permanent green with a little bit of yellow in it. Light permanent green. They're all here. When you freeze this, you'll have this list. Then lavender blossoms down here. We have them, the lavender rose. They're light magenta and light portrait pink here, okay? Which will go a little bit, I'll go into the sky as well, you know, to reflect the sky area, okay? Then we have the shadows in the furrows are this beautiful colour that I use all the time. You all know I love this dioxine purple. Do you see they get those shadows in there, okay? And then inspirational colours, as you see I have here, I will explain as we progress and enjoy, as I always say. Inspirational colours, the reflections here on the walls of the buildings, this little light colour here as well coming onto the trees, the cypress trees. In the light colour in the mountains. We'll get to those when we come to them. But first of all, we're basically going to start sketching it out. But what I'll do is I'll stop the video now so you can have a good look at that, freeze it, get the colours, and as I said, in your own paint box, whatever colours are similar to it, you know, just use those. And as I go through them, I'll tell you what you can use if you don't have that particular colour. Okay, so we'll go for it now. I'll be back in a couple of seconds.